Hi there, this is my Gibson ES335. It's the limited edition Joe Bonamassa model. Not many of these were made. I think they made 365 worldwide. Only about 25 of them made it into the UK, and I was very lucky enough to get hold of one. I was also lucky enough to meet Joe a couple of years ago, and he signed it for me as well, so it's signed on the back of the headstock there. It was just one of those things. I emailed saying I had a ticket to a concert, I also had the guitar, is there any chance I could get it signed? And I got an email back and they said yeah, which is fantastic. Not many artists would do that. As a guitar, it's just amazing. I bought it brand new, it was still in its box, got it out of the box, played it. I think it was the last one that was for sale in the country. It came out of the case looking like an old guitar. It looked like it had been, you know, it's a 50-year-old guitar. It's modelled on Joe's 1961, I think it is, 335 that was given to him by a fan. He plays that one a fair bit, and I think these originally were going to only be a run of 50 for a blues competition in the States, and Gibson kept on making them. So they stopped at 365. This is number 247. It's an amazing guitar. It's all fairly standard ES335. It's just been really nicely aged. The finish is unique to this guitar. You can't get this finish on any other guitar. They've copied the way his original has faded, and they've copied everything down to the aging. Even the scratch plate here had like sort of scratches, so it looked like it had been played. It's got 3 knobs and one here is slightly different. On his original he'd obviously lost one of those and replaced it with something different. All the wiring harness is all vintage. Vintage spec anyway. You've even got the Bumblebee capacitors in there, and the difference they make is incredible. You've just got the sort of standard Gibson setup. You've got 2 humbucking pickups. They're 57 classic pickups. Down here is the bridge, middle is the bridge and the neck, up is the neck only, and then you've got controls for the bridge pickup and controls for the neck pickup, volume and tone. What I really like about this is the tone controls actually do something. On most of the guitars I own, you tend to leave the tones pretty much well alone. On this it actually does make a difference. We'll just demonstrate a couple of notes here. This is the tone full on. Turn it down a couple of notches. And then down a little bit more, and then all the way off. And same on the neck pickup. It's got an amazing tone. It makes you play more bluesy. I'm a rock player. When I'm playing this, I tend to play more blues orientated stuff. It just kind of comes out. Okay, so the specs for this, it's made of a 3-ply maple top, a maple back, maple sides, and there's a poplar centre block that runs down the middle, so it's hollow here and here, but the middle of the guitar is solid, and that helps to control the feedback, etc. All the hardware is Tone Pro. The bridge comes overwrapped. I started doing this a few years back. One of the main advantages of overwrapping, so the strings actually come from this side of the bridge, wrap over the tailpiece and then over the bridge, is it means you can screw the tailpiece right down to the body of the guitar. That helps the vibration of the strings go into the body. It also puts less pressure on the bridge. I play quite a few older guitars where the bridge is flattened out, and that's because they screw the back plate, they screw the tailpiece right down to the body of the guitar, but then they still wrap the strings up from underneath, and that puts a lot more pressure on the bridge. Pickups, as I said, are 57 Classics, Gibson ones. It's got a one-piece maple neck with a rosewood fingerboard, mother of pearl dot inlays. I think it's a Hollywood veneer on the headstock, and then it's dropped in with a mother of pearl crown inlay and the Gibson logo, obviously, and Tone Pro machine heads. It's just an amazing guitar. It's fantastic. It comes with a certificate of authenticity, which I also got Joe to sign. So there's the certificate there, Bonamassa 247, and then it comes with a picture of the guitar, which is signed as well. So that's just a useful thing to have, just to prove it's real, the amount of fakes there are out there. So I'll stick a backing track on, we'll see what comes out. it's got a really organic, nice sound. It makes you play, well, it makes me play sort of a bit more smoothly, a bit more tastefully, for want of a better word. I'm much more of a rock player, but when I play this, that sort of thing tends to come out. I think that's one of the advantages of having lots of different guitars, is it accesses a different part of your playing, and then you can incorporate that back. But amazing guitar. I love it to bits. If you want to buy it, you'd have to offer me a lot of money. But you know, everything has its price, I guess. But there you go. It's 2012 limited edition JB247 Joe Bonamassa ES335. I hope you enjoyed looking at it and listening to it. Thanks.